Hello there, and welcome again to Web3 Revolution. My name is Rex, and before we begin, please remember that none of what we talk about is financial advice. So please be careful out there, but also know that with great risk can come great opportunity. So let's begin. Today, we are going to talk about StagePoint Europe. Maybe you've heard of it, probably not. But what StagePoint Europe does, as you can see, it's just steady rewards from NFT staking guaranteed by the corporate guarantor. So essentially, what you can do is buy NFTs of any sort of value, and you can check like the monthly, how long you want to stake, and then see how much you can make basically. Now, there's free flow, which means obviously not fixed term. Fixed term, you can get 4.15%, which is probably they're doing some kind of, USDC treasury bond buying. We don't really know what they're doing. But what StagePoint Europe does is essentially you buy these NFTs on Polygon or Ethereum blockchain, and you stake them, and you can earn interest and cash interest, which is very nice. So as you can see, obviously there's a corporate guarantee based on their LLC. Their NFTs, supposedly, if you look at the guarantor, basically, as you can see, they have $70 million in assets under management. So a lot of their NFTs are already covered by real estate and other, real world assets, basically. And these NFTs kind of represent those assets and can make some return on them. So as you can see, StagePoint Fund Loan Details says right here it has 70 million. This is the fund life. It's been around for 11 years. It's been around since 2013, it seems. So even a little longer than 11 years. And so they don't really, they give out loans, they give out other things, but their big thing is obviously asset management. And essentially they're trying this new thing where they are making NFTs and you can stake them. I mean, it's pretty simple overall. And finally, the SPET sale has started, so you can buy here now. Token sale. It says it's ended, but it looks like nothing happened. So if I actually try, it might be able to go through basically. It doesn't look like it, but we can always check what's going on here. We can go there, go here, go on Etherscan, see if the token itself was made by a liquidity pool or something. Might be interesting information, which I'm doing right now. Just a slow internet, sorry about that. What the heck? Definitely click that. Interesting. Okay, let's try again. So strange. Okay, so I can't click that, but as you can see, the token sale is happening. It's still not over, basically. There wasn't a liquidity pool made. And once you make your profile, essentially, you can buy and stake and earn a reward. Now, what's scary with these types of platforms, let's be honest, is that, usually these types of things where it's just you put in money and you get a reward, they could be considered Ponzi's. And there's no documents showing that StagePoint Europe owns all the assets it claims to own. But luckily, that's why you do the KYC. That's why you can message info at StagePoint Europe. That reduces the risk of the project, basically. Knowing that they've been around for a while, knowing that they've been around for a while, knowing that they're pretty easy to use, knowing that there's even a token coming out that has probably been audited in its own way, and it has a clear hard cap of how much is being sold. So you can already imagine that if this token goes even to $1, you can double your money just by getting in easily. Now there is a vesting, which is annoying, but it luckily is only 9 months, so you can hope after 9 months it does a lot better. Overall, it's very simple. I mean, this is not a complicated project. As long as StagePoint Europe has, I would say, good debt versus bad debt, and we were able to see that over when we were on the main page on the about, just how long they've been around, and the corporate guarantee, extract from the trade register. Yeah, just showing that they're fine, they're legit, they're a fun company, they work basically, right? just proving that they're real. Basically, it's important stuff, and we need to know that we're buying into something real and not perhaps someone that will take our money and just not be. It will be very hard for us to return our own capital, because that's always the biggest thing when you invest in these. Is it easy to get your capital returned? And thanks to the guarantor info, it seems like they've been around for a while, they know what they're doing, and that gives them strategic safeguards, meaning the likelihood of you getting your money back is pretty high. And what's good is that your NFT actually has value itself, so you can always just sell the NFT for what you bought it for to someone else trying to earn yield. So it's very simple. Hop on the token when you can. Do the KYC once you have time, and just stake some NFTs. And there is a high potential of earning some passive income, some yields, to do this basically, which is very cool. Okay, but it should be simple, and it is simple, and that's the idea with these kinds of things. So obviously we don't know the future, but as of now, StagePoint Europe, it's a new project. It's doing the real world assets. It seems like it has quite a bit of a future ahead of it. Anyways, this was Rex. I just presented to you StagePoint for Europe, and I hope to see you in the next video.